Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you just joining us, my name is Alfred, and this is Capital City Aquatics. And in today's episode, I'm going to be looking at different options for selling fish, plants, shrimp, anything like that you have an abundance of in your tanks, or you're noticing you're having lots of fry or babies, and you're looking to get rid of them and try and make some money in doing that. So the first option you always have, if you have a local fish store that's not like a big box store, if you've established a bit of a rapport with your local fish store, they can and sometimes do buy from you. Now, they might only offer store credit, which can be a good thing, or in some cases they can offer you cash for your fish and plants, which is always good as well. Now, store credit, obviously some locations they'll let you build up store credit. So if you bring in some plants first time, second time you bring in some fish, and they give you store credit for both of those, you might have enough after doing so to buy some fish food, or to buy a couple of new fish that you were looking at but couldn't afford at the time. So the store credit can pay off that way. And as far as cash goes, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. You can reinvest in fish supplies, or you can take that as clear profit and just spend that on other things. Now, if your local fish store is having a hard time moving product, so they aren't accepting at the time your fish or your plants, there are a number of other options out there. You can go online, either through Marketplace or Kijiji or any of those online outlets. Those tend to be a little more hit and miss, I find, but there are opportunities there for you to sell your fish and plants through those outlets. It's a little bit more back and forth, and you might or might not make more money in doing that, but it's definitely something. If you're having a hard time offloading them on your local fish store, I would definitely recommend looking to any number of the online outlets for selling fish. Like Aquabid is always a good one as well. The only thing with Aquabid is then more often than not you'll be looking at shipping your fish. If you've never done that before, that can be a bit of a daunting task to begin with, but there are some other videos out there on how to package your fish for shipping, and then you have to take into consideration, where you're shipping it to and what time of the year you're shipping your fish, because you don't necessarily want them to arrive at their final destination and you have what's considered as a dead-on arrival. It doesn't look good for you, and the person who's paid money to have them shipped to them won't be happy with that. But that is always, again, another option, is if you're going to be selling them online, keep that in mind if you want to ship the fish or not. It's definitely another level with respects to selling them if you're going to be shipping them, especially in Canada. The cost of shipping, you have to take that into account, and depending on how much you're selling and the size of the package, it can get quite expensive. One of the other options, other than selling them online or to your local fish store, is through local fish clubs. I myself belong to a local fish club, and they have their monthly meetings, and at those meetings they welcome club members to bring in items that they're looking to sell, whether it's fish or plants or hardscape material or anything like that. So it's always an opportunity for you to sell them locally again. And there's people in the fish clubs, they're going to know quite a bit about fish, so you can pretty much guarantee that they're going to be going to a good home. So your local fish clubs, and then you get to know the people that are buying them from you. And if you establish a bit of a relationship with them, like a buyer or seller, there's always the potential down the road that they could be looking to buy more fish off of you or more plants. And then if you're selling them good quality products, then the word will get out that you have nice healthy fish or nice plants that are pest free, and that word gets around within your fish club. And it's definitely beneficial to you, since you'll have a rapport for providing healthy stock. And that's always the key that I look for when I'm selling my fish. I never sell fish that I haven't quarantined properly. I never sell fish that I suspect could be sick. And then as far as my plants go, I try and sell plants that are pest free. Like I do have snails in some of my tanks. I like having snails in my tank. I find that they can be beneficial, but there's some people that don't like them, so you try to accommodate them and make sure that the plants you're selling don't have the snails or any pests, because again, that could tarnish your reputation as being a good provider of healthy stock. And in the fish keeping community in your local area, whether it's for myself in the Ottawa area or anywhere else, your reputation goes a long way. So if people know that you provide healthy fish, healthy plants, they'll come looking for you. They'll seek you out when they're interested in purchasing items that you might have. And then Facebook groups. There's a number of different Facebook groups out there that are geared towards the aquarium hobby. Some of them specifically for selling, and that's definitely another avenue you can explore for selling fish. Again, some of them are local, some of them can be a little broad range, so you might have to look at the option of shipping the fish to people that are interested in what you have. Again, it's gives you an opportunity to communicate openly with the person who's interested in purchasing your fish, and you get to know them. They get to know what your tank parameters are, so they can match those as closely as possible, so that there's no great shock for your fish once they've arrived for them. And it's just another opportunity for you to look at selling any fish that you might have that you're running out of room for, or any plants that you're looking to get rid of. And in doing that, again, there's the opportunity there for you to make money on that. That's always key. Now, some people, maybe they'll be looking to trade. They might have certain plants that you're interested in, and they might be interested in some of your plants. So there might not be a cash exchange, but there could be an exchange of plants for fish, or some plants for different plants. And that, again, if you both agree on what you're receiving in return, everyone's happy at the end, and that's always the end result that you're looking for. So that's basically it, folks, in a nutshell. If you're having a hard time moving your fish to a local fish store, there are a number of other options out there. Again, you want to try, make sure that the fish you're providing or the plants you're providing are in optimal condition. You don't necessarily want to be selling fish or plants that aren't in good health. This way you can establish a reputation as being someone that sells high quality products, and in doing so you open up your customer base for other people to reach out to you looking for whatever fish you might be selling, whether it's guppies or swordfish or cichlids or anything like that. Always try and provide the healthiest fish you can, and the sales will come to you once you've established a bit of a rapport in your local community or your local Facebook groups, and that's where you can pick and choose who you want to sell to in the end. And if it's selling at a distance and then you have to ship them, again, take that into consideration, and you can work out an agreement whether you will cover the cost of shipping or they cover shipping. But again, making sure that whoever you're selling to is happy with the product they're receiving and feels like they've gotten a fair deal, then the sales will come. And again, doing it locally, I find, is always easier, but sometimes, depending on the product you're trying to sell, you might have to go and take shipping into consideration. I just want to let everyone know as well that the shirts and t-shirts and merchandise is available. The link will be in the description. I would encourage you to definitely check out the site and purchase any of the number of options that you have available to you. Leave a comment below. I always try and get back to everyone that leaves comments to me. Hit the like button if you like these type of videos. The subscription button, I always count on the support of my subscribers, and the notification bell so that you're notified when I come out with new videos. I certainly hope that you like this video, everyone, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye now.